Hi, I have some good news for our Muslim subscribers today. The Hajj season is finally here. Many Muslims around the world are looking forward to performing Hajj. Why so eager? Because it was suspended for 2 years due to COVID-19 restrictions. Hi, this is Max from the Visa Library. In this video, I will tell you how to obtain a Hajj visa, the requirements, its fees, and other stuff. If you haven't subscribed, it's okay. You can do it right now. Like the video too while you're at it. First, let me tell you this. All pilgrims need to obtain a Hajj visa. You cannot travel to Saudi Arabia for Hajj with a tourist e-visa. Hajj visas are valid for traveling to Jeddah, Mecca, and Medina, and for traveling between these cities. Pay attention. These visas are not for work or residency. Good news for people from the UAE. UAE residents do not need to obtain a Hajj visa to enter Saudi Arabia, but they need to obtain a Hajj permit. However, expatriates who live in the UAE need to obtain a Hajj visa to perform Hajj. When can you apply for a Hajj visa? Hajj visas are issued from mid-Shawwal until 25th of Dhul Qa'dah of each year. Where can you apply for a Hajj visa? Well, it's really simple. You can go to the nearest Saudi Arabia embassy, but it is recommended to use a licensed travel agent who will arrange a visa for you as well as your travel accommodation and other things. The travel agent will send your application form to the Saudi embassy and take care of other things. Recently, the Ministry of Hajj and Umrah launched a service for European, American, and Australian Hajj visa seekers. The online portal allows pilgrims to register electronically and offers various facilities such as package options, support services, and a multilingual communication center that is available 24/7. More importantly, the online portal features the electronic issuance of Hajj visas for the mentioned countries. You can access the portal here. Now, before I explain about the requirements, I need to tell you about an expression called mahram. I don't want to get too technical, so I'm going to make it simple. For this situation, a mahram is your children and your legal spouse. Let's talk about the requirements. You must have a passport valid for at least 6 more months with at least 2 empty visa pages. 1 recent passport size colored photo with a white background. Your photo must be a full face view and you must be facing the camera directly. Some travel agents require 2 photos. One for your visa and another one for the group identification card. So, get 2 photos to be on the safe side. A completed application form, which you can get from Saudi embassies. Fill them out with a black pen or print them. Then, sign the form and have it stamped by the authorized travel agency. 2 important points. First, the mahram should include complete information of his spouse and children in his form. He also should provide copies of marriage and birth certificates. And secondly, women are required to travel for Hajj with a mahram. Proof of kinship must be presented with the application form. Only women over 45 may travel without a mahram with an organized group, provided she submits a letter of no objection from her mahram allowing her to travel for Hajj with the mentioned group. This letter must be notarized, so be careful. Next, you must buy a non-refundable round-trip ticket with confirmed reservations. You must submit proof of vaccination for these conditions. The certificate of vaccination should have been issued not more than 3 years and not less than 10 days prior to entering Saudi Arabia. And last one, you should submit 2 certified checks to pay for services. I will tell you about them in a minute. Now, let's talk about the fee of a Hajj visa. The Hajj visa is free. However, as I mentioned, you need to pay 2 checks to cover the cost of the guides, Zamzam water agents, tent accommodation in Mina and Arafat, and transportation costs. Children between the age of 7 and 15 should only pay half of the amount, and children under the age of 7 do not need to pay. Please check with the Saudi embassy in your country for correct charges. Now, what about the Hajj insurance policy? The Ministry of Hajj and Umrah now require foreign pilgrims to have insurance coverage for COVID-19 of 650 SAR. The insurance will cover the cost of any treatment, emergencies, and quarantine. The insurance policy must be approved by the Saudi Central Bank. And the last question, can children come with their parents on Hajj visa? Let's see. Children can accompany their parents, no problem. Parents should include the names of their children in their passports and attach their birth certificates. As I mentioned, children and women under 45 should be accompanied by a male relative. Keep in mind that no applicant under the age of 18 will be granted a Hajj visa if not accompanied by his family. Now, I'm pretty sure you were waiting for me to tell you about COVID-19. Well, don't you worry, I got you. Download the PDF in the description. I wrote about COVID restrictions and approved vaccines in it. If you want to know more about other types of visas, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to get notified every time we make new videos. Thank you all for watching.